So this is the statement of the example. Given a 240 volt 4-pole shunt motor running at 1000 rpm gives 15 HP. So HP is the rating of power in mechanical. It is a mechanical rating of power. When I say watts, it is electrical rating of power, electrical power unit. When I say HP, it is mechanical output. Okay, so the output of the motor is 15 HP with armature current of 50 amperes and field current of 1 amperes. The armature has 540 wave connected conductors. The armature resistance is 0.1 ohm and brush contact drop is 1 volts per brush. Find the useful torque, that is TSH, total torque, that is TA, flux per pole phi, and total losses in armature. So these are the things I have to find. Okay. So given things are V is equals to 240. A 4-pole, number of poles is equals to 4. Shunt motor running at 1000 rpm. N is equals to 1000. P out is equals to 15 HP. We'll write as it is first. Later we'll say the conversion. Armature current IA is equals to 50 amps. Field current ISH 1 amps. Armature has 540 wave wound conductors. So Z is equals to 540 and it is wave wound. So A is equals to 2. Okay. The armature resistance is 0.1 ohms. RA is 0.1 ohm. And brush contact drop. V brush is equals to.
Yes, sir.
So V brush is equals to 1 volt per brush. So how many brushes will be there in the motor? That depends upon whether the motor is a lap connected motor or a wave connected motor. Okay. So for lap connected motor, number of brushes will be equal to number of parallel paths. For wave connected also, number of brushes equal to number of parallel paths. So always we consider number of brushes equal to number of parallel paths. So here, as A is equals to 2, number of brushes is equals to 2. Okay. Next. So what to find is the useful torque, TSH, then the total torque TA, flux per pole phi, and the total losses in armature, P armature loss. Okay. So this is what I have to define. So first we'll draw the circuit diagram for the motor. So it is a DC shunt motor having input voltage of 240 volts, armature current of 50 amps, field current of 1 amps, RA 0.1 ohms with EB acting opposite to the source. Okay. So first thing what I have to find out is TSH. Okay, so in the solution, what is TSH? TSH is equals to, I have 9.55 P out divided by N. 9.55 P out divided by N. But this P out is in watts. This equation gives the power in watts. So I have to convert my output power, which is given in HP, to watts. So P out is equals to 15 into 746 watts. The conversion factor what we use is 746. Okay. So P out is 15 into 746. 746 watts equals to 1 HP. Right? It is 11,190 watts. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 11,190 watts. So therefore TSH is 9.55 into 11,190 divided by speed is 1000 equals to 106.86 Newton meter. 106.86 Newton meter. So this is the available torque at the load. Okay, so this is TSH. So load is connected here. This is TSH. Now what is TA? TA is equal to, first point is this. Second point, TA is equals to, I have many equations. Okay. So 0.159 phi Z IA into P by A. So in this equation, everything is known, flux is not known. Or TA is equals to 9.55 EB into IA divided by N. I can use any. Here you have to find out EB and here you have to find out flux. But to find out flux, we need to use the equation of EB only, because it is only the EB where it carries the term flux. So therefore EB is equals to phi Z N by 60 into P by A. And EB is equals to, from the voltage equation, V minus IRA minus V brush. The brush contact drop is given. Okay. So I should not forget that. So this is equals to 240 minus 50 into 0.1 minus brush contact drop is 1 volt per brush and we have 2 brushes. So it will be 2 into 1 equals to. So this is 240 minus 5, 233 volts. Okay, it is 233 volts. Now from this I can get flux phi. Therefore, I can write here, next page, flux phi is equals to, I can write EB into 60A divided by NZP. EB into 6 divided by NZP equals to, it is 233 into 60 into 2 divided by 1000 into 540 into 4. So this is equals to how much? It is 0.0129 Webers. Okay, 0.0129 Webers. So this is the third point that we calculated from the asked. Then fourth point is armature losses. Okay, so total armature losses. Total armature losses. So what are total armature losses? In one of the previous example, we have solved it. Yes.
Armature copper loss plus iron loss plus mechanical loss.
Yeah. Armature copper loss plus armature iron loss plus mechanical loss. Only this much. Now, because there is a drop across brush is also mentioned, there will be brush contact loss plus brush contact loss. Only after these losses, output is available. Okay. So suppose if brush contact drop was not mentioned, I would have not used brush contact loss. Okay. So armature copper loss, it is simple. Okay. Armature copper loss is equals to I square Ra. Okay. And then armature iron loss plus mechanical loss is equals to, I can write it as 2 pi n Ta minus Tsh divided by 60. P equal to 2 pi nt by 60. This is the equation we have. So 2 pi n Ta by 60 is Pa. 2 pi n Tsh by 60 is P out. So Pa minus P out is armature iron loss plus mechanical loss. Okay. Separately, need not to calculate Pa and PSH one thing. PSH is no. P out is no. Okay. Then brush contact loss. We don't know what is the resistance of the per brush, but we know there are two brushes. Okay. I can write this as V brush multiplied by I brush. Can I do this? Voltage across brush multiplied by current through brush. That is the power across brush, which is loss. Okay. But what is I brush? I brush is not IA. I brush is current per parallel path. Okay. So we should know here I brush is current per parallel path. What is current per parallel path? The entire armature is connected in wave shape. So how many parallel paths I have? 2. So this is equals to Ia by 2, or generally Ia by A. So this is 50 by 2, which is 25 amperes. Okay, so you should be careful while calculating I brush, current per brush. Okay. So now I will substitute all these things in total armature losses. Total armature loss is equals to IA square RA, 50 square into 0.1 plus, or you can calculate individually, 50 square into 0.1. Okay, so how much is 50 square into 0.1? It is 250 watts. So this is equals to 2 pi into 1000 divided by 60 into TA we haven't calculated yet. So we have to calculate TA. So TA is equals to 0.159. Phi is 0.0129. Phi is at 540 into IA 50 into 4 by 2. This is equals to 110.75 Newton meter. So here I can write 110.75 minus 106.86. Okay. So this comes out to be 407 watts. 407.35 watts. So I brush into parallel path. This I can write brush contact loss is equals to, when there are two brushes multiplied by voltage per brush is 1 volt into 1. So this is total voltage drop across all the brushes multiplied by current per brush is 25. Okay. So this is 50 watts. So total armature copper loss. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is equals to 250, because there is no response from your side. So I'm doubting. Plus brush contact loss plus 50. This is equals to
707.35.
707.35. 707.35 watts. So this is the total losses in armature. Okay? Total losses in armature. Okay? Any doubts? Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
Then we'll move to next example. A 460 volt series motor runs at 500 RPM, taking a current of 40 amperes. Calculate the speed and percentage change in torque if the load is reduced so that the motor is taking 30 amps. Total resistance of the armature and field circuits is 0.8 ohms. Assume flux is proportional to the field current. So the given things are a 460 volt series motor, V is equals to 460, N is 500 RPM, taking a current of 40 amperes. It is IA, IL, ISC, all are same. Calculate the speed and percentage change. If the load is reduced so that the motor is taking, let me take this as IA1 is 40 amperes, IA2 is 30 amperes. Okay. The total resistance of armature and field, RA plus RSC, we'll keep it as it is 0.8. Okay, and flux is proportional to the field current, that is nothing but my IA. Okay, so to find percentage change in torque. To find percentage change in torque. Okay, so solution. So first series motor. So 460 volts. This is IA. This is RSC and this is RA. EB is, I think, opposite. Okay. Now, as phi is, or we know that TA is proportional to phi into IA. From the equation, we know this. TA is proportional to phi into IA. And given that phi is proportional to I, therefore TA is proportional to I square. Therefore TA is proportional to I square. Okay. So I can write TA1 proportional to IA1 square and TA2 proportional to IA2 square. By taking the ratio, I can write TA2 by TA1 is equals to IA2 square by IA1 square. Yeah, IA2 square by IA1 square. This I can write it as IA2 is 30 square divided by IA1 is 40 square. Okay. So how much I will get here is 30 square by 40 square. 0.5625. This is equals to 0.5625. So TA2 is equals to 0.5625 into TA1. Okay. So we have to find the speed also, change in torque and speed. So this is N1. N1 is 500 RPM. So here I can write change in torque percentage change in torque, percentage change in torque is equals to T1 difference T2 divided by T1 into 100. It is not T2 minus T1 or T1 minus T2 compulsorily. It is difference of two torques. Whichever is larger, it will come first. I cannot take change in torque is equal to minus because torque is always a positive quantity. So this I will write it as TA1 minus TA2. So TA1 minus 0.5625 TA1 because TA2 is 0.5625 TA1 divided by TA1 into 100. So therefore change in torque is equals to 1 minus 0.5625 is 43.75%. So this is the change in torque. Okay. So next point is the speed. So I have to find the speed. For series motor, we have the relation. For series motor, I can write, or we have N2 by N1 is equals to EB2 by EB1 into phi 2 by phi 1. I will directly write it as IA2 by I1 because it is always proportional to current. Okay. So here I can find EB1 and EB2. So EB1 is equals to V minus
So
I.
it's I1 by I2.
Yes. Sorry,
It's
IA1 by
I
I2. Sorry. It is IA1 by IA2. Sorry. IA1 by IA2. So V minus IA1 RA plus RSC. This is equals to 460 minus 40 into 0.8. Here brush contact drop is not mentioned, so I neglect it. That's it. So how much we get? $428 volts. EB2 is equals to, so this is EB1. I will directly write 460 minus 30 into 0.8. It is 436 volts. So I want N2. All other things are known on the RHS and also we know N1. Therefore N2 is equals to, I can write EB2 436 divided by 428 into IA1 is 40 divided by IA2 is 30 into N1 is 500. So N2 is equals to so is it 679 RPM?
Yes, sir.
It is 679 RPM. Okay. This is how we have to use the relations to find the current, torque and speed depending upon the given things. Any doubts? You calculate this, solve on your own. This itself is today's quiz. Solve it. Everybody should tell the answer.